I'm looking for Marika, and I heard you know her.
I do. I know her quite well, in fact. But what do you want from her?
She's lost, and I'm trying to find her.
Henry, I think you'd best leave her alone.
Why? If she's in danger, I can help her.
Marika was here with her lover, but he was in rough shape. Blood everywhere.
What? Her lover? What happened?
Aye, with Bohush from Samin. Poor girl. She was terribly afraid of something. I begged them to stay here, said they were in no danger here. But nothing came of it. I went to pick some herbs, and when I came back, they were gone.
Do you know who she was so afraid of?
Everyone, as far as I know. Her own family and the people of Samin.
How come?
Most didn't approve of her relationship with Bohush.
Do you have any idea?
Marika told me a few times about her case.
In Apollonia?
At least you can see how scared she was to stay here.
Do you know where it...
I do. You start from Trotsky and go in the direction. The entrance should be somewhere on the right. I remember that, because Marika told me that she sometimes feels just...
Thank you. Thank you.
I wanted to ask you something. Did it occur to you? She's a young girl. And pretty. What kind of life do...
You don't know Pavlena. If she wanted to live a little, she don't imagine I'd keep... Or that I don't know what it means. Take care now.
feel quite hungry.
It's just you.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. I should eat something.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Royal the Kuttenberg treasury in that finest of our cities.
Be with you. Hey, you! You're stealing our food!
Who's
Hey, now!
You can't just go and eat our food. Oh! I'm coming! A thief! Catch him! Ha! Now I've got you. Give it to him. Ah!
bastard.
I've been waiting for you.
Fuck yourself!
Useless. Tough shit, fucker.
Jesus Christ be praised.
This game is tough to get started.
I should eat something.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Ave Maria.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Maybe next time then.
I'm as hungry as a wolf. I'd like to do something,
But of course.
and it looked like we...
Thank you, and take care.
Good day.
My God, where did I put it?
Good to see you.
Aye, look out. Aren't those dice sad? That you're just letting them sit there?
God bless you.
Oh, gentle knight.
What are you two talking about then?
A peasant like you would never understand.
Watch your mouth, you impudent dog.
Or what? You'll smear it with that excrement under your fingernails? But let's bicker no more, stranger. Perhaps you can be our judge. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Aye, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
So, are you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Honorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
Praise the Lord.
Well, I rather doubt it's to be found in beer or some wench's cleavage. Those might be nice to look at, but an artist should seek inspiration in higher things.
My very words. Let's drink to that.
However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly,
And highborn,
clever,
experienced,
intrepid,
unique.
in short, just the right fella.
You might be able to help us out with something.
Greetings.
What are you after?
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's Henry. H-E-N... something...
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer, a man of action, a man of goodwill, a man of knowledge, a man,
A fucking good fella.
a fellow who helps his fellow man, aspiring minstrels.
If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our throats. Songs just waiting for a voice to raise you to the heights of glory.
Imagine it. An ode to Henry, the hapless, hoe-wielding hero, harassing the heartless hordes of
Humans?
That's it! Hark! Henry the Lionheart! The only thing missing for you to achieve glory is...
A loot! We need a loot!
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre il cane, e una altra la lepre. He who seeks shall find. Or something like that.
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenters in Troskowitz. The house directly opposite the Rathaus.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
While if it were in our hands...
In our hands, it will sing like a nun on Sunday.
And it will be the torch lighting our way from this provincial purgatory to the gates of Kuttenberg.
Torch? Shit, you want to fucking burn it?
It's a metaphor, you ignorant oaf.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Please just quieten down for a bit.
Look out. What do you want? But make it quick.
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while. But I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Copenina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Copenina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but I got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So I hope he hasn't started drinking. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim that...
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond...
Would you happen to know where I could find it?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by...
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond...
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond, I started talking to them and that...
Why?
They said a pack of...
Aren't wolves afraid of them?
That's what I thought.
Did they tell you where...
In a gorge, above the Rock Tower Pond. If you climb up those rocks...
Did they tell you how large the...
They mentioned 3 wolves.
Do you have any more?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you...
That sounds good.
It actually came about by chance when the Miller Crazel and then other blokes from the village joined... And that's pretty...
Thanks, innkeeper.
Understand? True. I'd never pollute my head with something.
Ave Maria.
A beautiful maypole you have here. I hear it's the only one in these parts.
Aye, it's the only one around here. Our lads took everyone else's. They're the champions. We just have to keep a good eye on it now. And why are you so...
I've seen dozens, maybe hundreds.
Ah, don't exaggerate. Watch your step, and don't try anything funny. Take care now. What? What are you doing here? Take care now.
God bless.
Mind where you're going?
So, this is your famous maypole.
I'm too conspicuous during the day. Better to try at night.
I'll have a beer. What's it going to be? Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings.
Innkeeper, have you got any...
Do you know Henrik at all?
He started going out with our mum. In short, he's not...
Why?
I don't want him whisking Manka. His parents came here shortly after that terrible... They had 3 sons.
I haven't. Though I can't.
Well, you couldn't have met them, even if you wanted, because both of them left. They say the younger one had a sweetheart in Troskovitz and took her with him. Nobody knows. I'm telling you, one of these days, he's going to pack up and disappear. He doesn't like folks talking about it. But what he's even got into fights over it. Just mentioning it is enough for him to clench. You should try that.
You have a beautiful maypole.
Aye, and our fellows guard.
But if they're guarding it...
That's why they take turns. At least he...
Is Alshi...
Aye, he asked him about...
What's that?
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows. But you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. What is it? You're not tired, are you? That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. That's the ring you want. Well struck. Sparks are flying nicely. The sparks. That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes, there you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finish...
Why should I forge?
If you keep hammering the same spot, but jumping from the best thing to do...
How do I know
By the spark, it rings out.
What good does it do?
It makes you work to a rhythm.
What's the right way to...
Do it till it turns. The main thing is, but don't overheat.
Thanks.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And of course, you can... Any questions?
What can I do with it?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here.
Where exactly is...
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors, and you can put your things in the chest there.
Where can I...
You can buy some essentials, but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of... This is just a village, you know. The
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. You're pretty good at swords. But what the locals... Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed... You can get down...
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again. Why are you wasting my time if you... Don't want anything then, eh? What would you like?
I'll have a look at the ware. I'd like to discuss...
All right.
Is this enough?
You really won't
All right.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend. What do you need? Hurry up! I don't have...
What will it be?
Nice.
What?
Praise the Lord.
Beautiful.
Aye, we just have to... And
I just wanted to be...
I bet you did. Take care now.
How can I help you?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long? All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three wise men.
3 cripples, more like.
Listen, Prochek. Those Zheliovites are plotting something against you.
What? Bloody hell.
Old Olbram offered me some groschen to steal your maypole.
Damn it! That bitter old fool just won't give up. As if it wasn't enough that we fairly and honourably took theirs, and then fairly and honourably kicked their asses when they tried to take ours. It's a tradition. That's just how it goes. But for him to send some bloody outsider like that...
Hey, this bloody outsider just did you a favour and told you everything, though he didn't have to.
Aye, he did. I can clearly see he's an honest bloke, and we value honesty around here.
Thanks. I see the people from Takov are honest too.
That we are. Speaking of which, I reckon it would be fair to repay Olbram in kind. Let me know if you're interested. I came up with a nice little pastime that's sure to make Olbram shit himself.
Can I spend the night?
Not a chance.
Look out!
What do you want?
Show me your wares.
Thank you, and take care.
God grant you health.
Look out!
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Greetings to you. God bless, and with you. I've travelled the world over. And let me tell you, our home truly is one of the beautiful places. Aye. If you never step foot out of your hometown, you'll never truly appreciate it.
I'm looking for Pavlena from Zhelyov. A young girl, pretty, weaves baskets. Have you seen her?
Old Bozhena's daughter.
Aye, that's her.
Comes here selling baskets.
Yes.
Ointments and all kinds of remedies.
Yes, that's the one.
I ain't seen her. Try the rat house. Thrush, the bailiff, knows what goes on.
This could use some... I'd like to do something...
But of course.
Do you accept?
That sounds...
All right.
Thank you, and take care. I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care. I'm sorry.
God be with you.
I came to apologise for the fight that me and Lord Capon started. If we caused any damages, I'll take care of them.
Ah, it's all water under the bridge. You've served your penance by carrying them sacks, and I'm sure you won't forget about the stocks anytime soon. If you want to help me out, though, there's a group of humans at the table over there, and they want some...
Should I kick them out?
No, a guest's a guest, and coin's coin, but...
All right.
You'll manage, but be quick about it. They're starting to make the locals nervous, and no more fighting.
Someone should teach them how things work in these parts.
My thoughts exactly. Like we should be living in fear for our women in our own village.
Right.
The innkeeper said you wanted some food.
Exactly. We do not want much. Just some bread and something beside. Maybe a bit of sausage.
Do you have money?
We have, and we pay for everything. On my name, not Voshko.
Bastards. Someone should kick their ass.
What kind of pig was sitting in...
I spoke to the Cumans.
Do they have money?
Well, they say they do.
Well, all right. I'll believe, but don't you dare take it.
Someone should teach them how things work in these parts.
Here you go.
Thank you. I afraid we leave, Ahesh, without food.
Corva, why are you even talking to them? They can go to hell.
What were you thinking coming here? Cumans don't exactly have the best reputation around here.
We don't want trouble, we're just hungry. We had enough of that later back at camp. We just want to eat something good for change.
The locals don't want you here, and neither do I. The less Cumans I meet in my lifetime, the better.
Not all humans sing. But what you say? We eat and we go.
How come you speak our language so well?
From mother. It is long tertined. Story. Maybe I tell another time. Now we just want to eat.
I wish you good appetite.
Thanks, friend.
I wouldn't exactly say friend.
Mit mondott?
Jót vágyott kívánott nekünk.
Remélem nem mérgezte meg.
You should get the fuck out of here. You hear me, you Hungarian pork sausage?
Easy, fella. They just want to eat their food in peace and leave.
You seem very sure about that. Last time you got into a brawl here yourself, and now you're going to preach to us about peace? Oh shit. I say we smash their teeth in and be done with it.
Do you want to make a fool of yourself? You'd cry like a little girl after these warriors break every bone in your body.
Last time, the only one crying was you, when you had shit thrown at you in the stocks. So stop acting tough and run along. Do I make myself clear, you cunt? Out, now!
Jobb, ha megyünk, vagy leütöm.
All right, we go.
Picsa!
What did you just say? Fuck that shit! Hey, where do you think you're going? Did you really just spit on me, you scum?
He not mean it. He go too far.
And who's gonna pay?
We no eat anything. You take food back.
So our food ain't the gentleman's taste, eh? Maybe they'd rather wear it on their heads instead.
Mit akarsz, te disznó?
What about you, lad? Will you help us kick these pigs out of here?
Leave them alone.
You're defending those horse fuckers. Birds of a feather, eh?
You don't even know who they are.
You think I don't? They're fucking humans. They burn and pillage every village they come across, and you're standing up for them. You fucking traitor.
Show your stuff.
És ennyi volt. Tudsz méret!
Szép találat. Bad luck.
Harapj egy kis füvet!
Szép találat.
That's enough. You'll behave yourselves in here. Fuck! And I haven't finished with you yet. Do you think you'll get away with this, eh?
How terrible! What are you taking from him?
I see you. You took something from him.
Score it.
Surrender, now! Enough!
Help! Come quick! Where is everyone?
So here you are. Now I've got you. I'll be right there. I'll get you for that, you arsehole.
You're a wanted man around here, you thief! Give up!
All right, all right. You caught me. I surrender.
You're a wanted man, you dirty thief!
Wait a moment. I'm sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? I didn't steal anything. That's mine.
No. No, it isn't. Don't try to make a fool out of...
Hey! Over here! Give him what for!
Eat shit!
That's quite enough!
Better already.
Do it!
Ah!
Interesting.
Out of the way!
I'll be right there. I'll get you. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard. The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. I'm all yours! You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory. Show your stuff. The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot. I'm all yours! You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory.
Good evening. Do you need something?
I'm looking for a young girl named Pavlena. She was supposed to be selling baskets here.
Better you ask innkeep. Take care then.
What? What? Surrender at once! Huh? Are you deaf? Yield!
Easy now! I surrender!
Feel your nose from the...
I've got it in for you. It's time to pay for your crimes.
Let's have a look at that ne'er-do-well.
Ha! And now I'm hungry again.
Shut your trap! I won't be intimidated by a coward like you. Pay up! Or I'll...
I can't pay.
Well, you're back.
Die, la...
That's quite enough!
I'd bash you in the face myself. But I'll leave that out to the end.
So, here you are. Now I've got you. Stand and
I'm sorry.
Same to you. Greetings.
My thoughts exactly. Like we should be living in fear for our women in our own village.
Right. Nobody's safe with that rabble
Excuse
around.
me.
Bastards.
Good afternoon.
Have you seen Pav?
If she ain't a local, take care, friend.
What'll it be?
I'm looking for a young... She was supposed...
Pavlana? That's...
No, nothing like that.
I see. Well, I'm...
Greetings to you too.
They think they can do whatever they want. Someone should teach them how things work in these parts. My thoughts exactly. Like we should be living in fear.
All of it. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
If we caught them...
Ah, it's all... You've served your... If you want to... There's a group.
Should I kick them out?
No, no.
What are cute...
Beats.
But if that was...
Look.
All right.
Yo, man, but be quick and no...
Why is
Look at them human horses. They think they can do whatever.
The innkeeper...
Exact.
Do you have...
We have...
Work in these parts.
My thoughts exactly. Like we
Here you go.
Thank you. I afraid we leave.
Corva. What? They can go...
How come you speak...
From maybe I
wish you good up.
Thanks, friend.
I wouldn't exactly say...
Your advice.
You should get the...
Easy, fella.
You seem very sure about that. Oh, shit. I say we...
You seem to have forgotten I'm...
Are you asking for a beating? You got your ass kicked what? Do I make myself...
All right.
Peter! What did you just say? Fuck that shit. Hey, where do you think you're going? Did you really just spit on me, you scum?
He not mean it. He go too far.
And who's gonna pay?
We no eat anything. You take food back.
So our food ain't the gentleman's taste, eh? Maybe they'd rather wait. On their heads instead. What about you, lad? Will you help us kick these pigs out?
Of course.
I've had some run-ins with the... We'll kick them out of here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah! Wir werden dich ausnehmen!
What's that? I'll turn you into a sausage.
Nice head! Do that! Demek Chopin! Oh, Jackie!
Enough! You win!
Arsehole!
Where am I? Did I faint?
Oh. Shit. Bastards. Oh!
This is unbelievable!
God bless you.
Oh, Christ.
Praise the Lord.